I think, yeah, I don't think the steroids thing is good at all. I think it's clear that those guys that did it are not very good role models and are ultimately very selfish in their decision making. I don't even know if it was about winning for them or I think it was more about either breaking records or just staying in the limelight and being a good guy or just being somebody that people idolize. You know, I think it's very sad to feel like you need that, you know, that feeling of everybody looking up to you all the time. I actually can't wait for that to pass. I don't even know if people look up to me. I shouldn't even go there without. But I am the oldest of 7, so I already have a built-in. They have to look up to me because I'm the oldest. But in terms of winning, I just think it's an American mentality, you know, that we have to win at all costs. I think you can see it in American politics today, foreign policy, that's just how we're built. You know, I think that's what we were kind of how the system's been set up, how we first claimed independence, you know, that we're going to win at all costs, and it's kind of just stuck with us the whole time. And when we get immigrants in, they get into it too. You know, they're not free of that as well. I mean, you know, I appreciate all cultures, but they buy into the American mentality as well. And I just think at the youth level for kids, it would just be nice for them to allow them to kind of spread their wings. To see if they really like the game, see if they really enjoy it without feeling this constant pressure to have to win all the time. And I would like to develop a program that gets us away from that kind of thinking, that kind of mentality, and, you know, focus more on seeing what they bring to the table as opposed to force feeding them what we want them to bring. So that's, for me, I guess, to get back to your question before, how I would fit in to kind of bridging the gap and my role within youth and where I want it to go and where it should be. Yeah, there is a line. I think, yeah, I mean, yeah, if it gives them an edge, they should turn it down. I think there should just be a standard, whatever. I mean, well, I guess the argument is if everybody's on steroids and there's no edge. You know, so, you know, I don't think there should be an edge. I have a lot more respect for, like, Hank Aaron, who clearly set the record. I mean, if you look at his body type, I mean, he just did it on raw natural ability. You know, I mean, maybe he popped some ibuprofen or some aspirin to keep him going, but everybody does, you know, whether you're playing sports or not. So, you know, I don't know. I don't think anybody should be able to garner an edge. If you get hurt, then just take the time to heal and get back. You know, we all get hurt. We all have ups and downs in our career. And, you know, rushing back to be a hero, you know, is good in some fashion, I suppose. And that's another thing that fits into the American psyche is that. And I fight that. You know, I try to be a hero and try to play through stuff that, like, looking back, I'm like, what was I doing? You know, and so it's clear that the guys that take steroids, well, some of them have that regret, and some of them clearly don't, and like to be, you know, talked about still. But I don't know. No, I don't think. I'll say no. My short answer is no. I don't think anybody should garner an edge. I think I have a lot more respect for the guys that play it straight, and just if they beat you, then they were just better than you on that day. Yeah. You know, in terms of cleats, you know, I think it's whose feet are in them. I don't think it really matters. I think that probably goes with swimmers too. I'm sure Michael Phelps could tell you that, you know, it's really not going to alter his thing. You know, he's just going to swim as hard as he can, and right now he's the best swimmer in the world. So I don't think equipment makes that much of a difference. I think if anything, it's just psyche. And I can speak to support that with, there's just some shoes, I'm sponsored by Adidas, and there's some shoes that they've made in the past that I just love, and I feel like Zidane when I put them on, you know. And then there's some shoes that they've made that you know, I feel like I should never play soccer again, you know. And so it's more of a mentality. It's more, you know, if the product you're wearing is giving you confidence to feel like you can be better than you can be. So ultimately that's a mind thing.